Open tabs, margin notes, highlighter, bleed through quotes, research mind, steady eye, patterns only she can note. I 90 fog, whispering under wheel, skyline, afterglow, 2 states, packed rooms, quiet minds that know, no sign needed out front. They circle to a voice, questions rise before she starts, curiosity by choice. She pivots mid-lecture, checks who's leaning in close. Say the part you skip out loud, that's where the learning goes. Heads home with the speakers up, Biggie in the background, mind still mapping theories while the city slows down. She teaches the why behind the crime, the hurt behind the face, Philly in her backbone, psychology in her grace. Don't let the hype fool you, she stands 10 stories tall. She don't just teach the lesson, she teaches you through it all. Late nights with case files open, notes in the margin glow. She's showing you your story's roots, so you can choose where to go. Biggie quotes inside the slides, right next to coping skills. Spread love between the lines of how a nervous system feels. Long days, quiet grit, humor in the punchlines. You are more than this moment. Written 10 times, old assessments in a folder, ink dust on the sleeve. She can map anxious attachment before you know you grieve. 1 foot in Jersey lecture halls, 1 on the Philly street. Home is where she learned to fight, classes where we don't repeat. Grown kids texting check-ins, pride she doesn't post. She teaches minds all day, then goes in mother's most. Case files, true crime, mind behind the scenes. She doesn't tell you what they did, she shows you what it means. Your story is not your diagnosis. You are allowed to rewrite it.
Hi guys, how you doing? Long time. Hi guys, how you doing? Long time no see. Sorry, I'm still sitting up.
Today, the jury in the Lindsay.
That is not what I meant to do. Here we go. How's everyone doing? Come on in. I couldn't believe for the life of me I wasn't going to go live again, because I was like, you know what? You don't have to go live again. But then I looked, and there's nobody live right now, at least not in like our little circle, for this case, and it's the anniversary. So I feel like somebody needs to, what's the word I'm looking for? Somebody needs to, oh, JC, thank you. Oh my God. Thank you so much. I didn't even know anybody was here. Look at that. Thank you. I appreciate you. Wow, that was so nice. But yeah, so I figured we need to go live because it's been, what, 4 years? And wait, hold on. I'm telling everybody I'm live on Discord in case they don't know. Okay. JC, that was so nice. Just a little one, but want to let you know that we're feeling, I appreciate you. So appreciate you. Okay, people are coming in. You caught a live, Nancy. Good to see you. Welcome in. I wanted to, so I already went live on the Lindsay Clancy case 3 times today. Stop. It wasn't on purpose. I went live and then the stream went out. Then I went live again and the stream went out. Then I cried. Then I took a minute and then went live. I went and picked my car up, paid $600 for that. That was unbelievable. And then came back, did that live, and then, oh, you didn't get a notification? Well, that was like crazy timing then. I'm glad that you're here. But I told everybody on the last live, I just can't believe that there's nobody that I at least, see, I shouldn't really say that because I don't know if it's just, but I hit the lives because I was like, you know what, let's see who else is live. Like maybe somebody can carry this for us tonight. And then I was like, no, I don't think so. So I was like, we have to go live because We just do. You know what I mean? So that's what we're going to do. I feel like somebody has to look at the victims, if you will, and honor them on this day. So that's what we're going to do here at the Minds Behind True Crime. We are going to honor the victims. Even if it's not the longest live, we're going to see what happens, but I wanted to make sure that we did this. So my plan was to go live on this tonight and to do the Clancy. I did Clancy. I looked at it with like the Andrea Yates frame, if you will. I was going to do that last night and this tonight, but then I got done my script last night at 1 o'clock in the morning. I was like, okay, well that's a little bit late, not going live now. And I wanted to make sure I did the Clancy thing because I spent so many hours on it. So then I went live today 4 times, and finally it went through. And then I was just like, well, that was just a long day of going live. But then I'm like, you know what? I'm going back on. A wise woman's here. You're working on some stuff, so you're mostly just listening. A wise woman, I am grateful that you're here, so you can work, twerk, whatever you need to do. I am down for it. How about that? I said work or twerk. Hi, Nugs. Yeah, where's all my Nugs at? Where are my Nugs at? So I'm giving it one more second. I'm waiting for this to... Well, I'm waiting for people to come in, and also my PowerPoint slide is uploading because you know that I have a PowerPoint slide for this too. So how about that? I work really hard. I don't know what I'm thinking sometimes. Oh wait, make sure I have this on all chat. I do that all the time. Not, I always remember, but make sure you guys put it on all chat. So if you go to the little gear at the top of the chat, you can put it on all chat so that you don't miss anybody's. My girlfriend's here. You're watching who? Sync these. Oh. Are you watching basketball? Truth, did you hear who's coming to Philly? Speaking of basketball, we got the GOAT. He's coming to Philly. Cece is hot. Yes, you are watching basketball. Well, do you know who's coming to Philly? Oh, Caitlin Clark. I understand why you're watching. No, Jordan's the GOAT. Guess what, Truth? 1,000%. You're absolutely right. 100%. I totally agree with you. I take that back. The GOAT probably wasn't the word I was looking for. Jordan is 100% the GOAT. And all of my Jordans in my closet, they pay for Jordan to know that he's the GOAT. You're 100% correct on that one. Oh, come on. It's saying it's still processing my slides. I think I'm going to just share it the old-fashioned way because that's annoying. Let me try one more time to upload it. If not, I'm just going to do it the other way. I just like doing it this way, though, because then I could see what you guys are seeing while on the same page without going to something else. So wait, let me remove this. And we added this. I'm going to give it 1 second. If it doesn't upload, I'm just going to switch to my plan B. Hi, J-Lo. How you doing? So, I love you guys, always. I'm just not working right now is the thing. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You said it goes Jordan, Kobe, white chocolate, then LeBron. That's funny you said that because that's exactly the order. My husband and I were talking about this as far as Jordan, Kobe, and LeBron. And he said Jordan, then Kobe, then LeBron. I told you, you two are like the same person. It's weird. In my... Wait, what's that? I never commented, but I have to tell you, I love the intro song. It's so catchy and makes you want to jam. I love that you said that. I made it. I'll never forget the first night that I played it on here. A few people were like, oh my god, you're gonna get a copyright strike or whatever. And I'm like, no, I'm not. I made that, bitches. No, I made it with the help of a music app. So that's that. But I still put together the words and everything. So, you know. Alright, we're doing plan B because I'm not waiting for that. Let's see. Okay, here we go.
Sorry, I used my Apple Pay for something, but it didn't hit my green line. It was $5. It was
It's, you could take your $6.
I was just saying, I literally did it on my green line.
You're good.
Which I don't. It just didn't hit.
Oh my god, my kid has a green light still. That's
I
so
know,
cute.
I'm
Wait,
not
she's
a
got an
kid.
adult job. She's not. She's 18 now. She has an adult ass job. Eva, it's really okay.
It's fine.
But it's not that
I've been craving hairspray so bad.
hairspray.
Yes, the musical.
Oh, they got hairspray the musical.
Yeah.
Eva, I could pay for hairspray the musical. Really, you never know. Somebody might give me a super chat and pay for you. You never know. You're such a. I love you. You're funny. She said she'll sponsor. That's funny. Ella learned the whole song today. She played it over and over. Shut up. I love that. That's so cool. Love it. I love it, but that screaming bitch is getting on my nerves a little bit. Who's screaming? Are they like grunting? Do you ever like watch people play like sports and they like grunt and stuff? It's always been fascinating. Alright, where the F is my thing? Let's go. I'm losing my patience. Come on. Let's just share the whole damn screen and see what happens. It's going to show like 55 screens in one watch. See? Alright, hold on. Let me try that again. Why isn't it downloading? I should have just did StreamYard, which I don't have. I paid for Streamlabs, so that's what I use, but I don't know why this isn't coming up. That's unbelievable. I don't know, you guys. I made an entire freaking PowerPoint, and I don't understand. Nothing ever wants to work for me. I just pull it together and keep moving on. Okay. Oh, the chick singing in the intro. I thought you meant, wait, isn't that funny? Truth, I thought you meant like people grunting during, that's funny. The rapping's great though. Yeah, in the beginning with the, it's funny though because I feel like that's like like everybody in the house can hear the beginning. So I feel like if they didn't know I was live, they know now type thing. So that's how that works for me there. I have no idea why my PowerPoints that I put together don't want to come up. I'm trying to think of another way. I just have to be 10% smarter. So let me think of how I could be 10% smarter. I have an idea. Let's try this. But it's unbelievable. Isn't there always something, I feel like? It's unbelievable. Alright, hold on. What if I do it this way? Now will it come up? No, it's still showing that. But let's see. Let's see if it'll come up now, though, because I pulled it up through there. It did. See, 10% smarter is all you have to be sometimes. Alright, let's get rid of that. We'll get rid of this. There we go. Now I just want to make sure that you guys are seeing what I'm seeing. You are. Look at that, you guys. But I'm not on slide 7, so let's go back to 1. There you go. I was at the end. So tonight, you guys, is in, we're going to remember Dom and Davion. July 31st, 2022 is the date of the crash. And I don't know. That's not what I wanted to do. Okay, so I'm going to pull up my notes real quick. And there we go. Okay, let's talk about this. So again, I was shocked. I literally almost didn't go live because I was like, oh, what's the point? There's going to be so many people live tonight about, like, I just couldn't believe it. So maybe people were live earlier and I just was live myself earlier. I don't know. But anyway, it's 4 years later after the crash. So I have a few slides, a few things I put together. So we'll see. It shouldn't, be too much, but let's talk about it. So good evening, everyone. Before I say anything else, I want to say their names, Dominic Anthony Russo and Davion Flanagan. Today, July 31st, 2026, marks 4 years since both young men were killed in Strongsville, Ohio. Dominic was 20, Davion was 19. 4 years is long enough for a case to become content, a headline, a documentary, an appeal, a debate, and an algorithm. However, it's not long enough for a family to stop noticing an empty chair. So let's keep that in mind. Tonight is deliberately different from my other Mackenzie Shirilla lives. We have examined the evidence, the trial, the relationship, the jail calls, the appeals, the psychology surrounding the case. Those questions all matter, but the attention sometimes gets a bad habit on Mackenzie, right? So the person accused is the one that often becomes the main character forever, while the people whose lives are taken get compressed into two names in the first paragraph. I don't want to do that tonight. Tonight, Dominic and Davion, they're our story. So there's new legal activity being reported on this anniversary that I am aware of it. So we can analyze that, looking at this stuff separately and carefully. What did I write here? Oh, we will not allow Mackenzie Shirilla to occupy the entire hour that I set aside to remember the two people who cannot file any appeals, give an interview, start a business that they had imagined, or tell people who they would have become in the future, right? That's a boundary for this live. So we want to imagine that for them tonight. My sources tonight include the public, appellate opinion, the prosecutor's official account, both obituary pages, family interviews, and a current reporting on the memorial projects created in their names. So when I discuss grief, I'll use research and professional resources. I'm speaking as a psychology professor. I am not diagnosing anyone, and I will not tell any families how to grieve. Everybody has their own grieving process, and everybody's grieving looks different. If you are in the chat, I'm asking for one thing tonight at the beginning. Write their names, Dominic and Davion. Let their names be the first thing this community contributes tonight. Not, just write their names, that's all. Or put blue hearts or something in the chat as a way to remember them tonight. That would be awesome. So what is it? Deafening Silence says, hi, Deafening Silence. And hi, Susie. Deafening Silence says, I think Mackenzie gets enough limelight. Thank you for being an advocate for the voice of the victims. God bless. Deafening Silence, God bless back, and welcome for being here. I hope you stick around and subscribe so you can be part of our little family over here and get notifications when we go live. Oh, thank you guys. Blue hearts, Dom and Davion. You guys are amazing. I really do love this group. I swear to God. I couldn't have handpicked a better group of people. Thank you guys. So let's go to the next slide. Ooh, I went too fast. Okay, so I already said tonight we say their names, they're the story. I probably should have put that on for that one. Okay, so over here we're going to talk about Davion first, okay? So let me pull up my little note here. Okay, so Davion Flanagan was born on March 11, 2003. His obituary describes a kind-hearted young man with an infectious smile. That description supported by the way his family talks about him. We see his sister out there sometimes. She seems like an awesome young lady. she adores her brother, and they don't all describe him as just like a generic good kid, but they all say that he's somebody who made people feel seen. No matter who is asked about Davion, the common theme is always that everybody loved him. So he was just that guy that everybody wanted, that made everybody feel seen. Even when we look at like some of the Plunder true crime surveillance footage, did you guys notice that Davion was the one that stuck around the night of the fall? So when the girl falls down the steps on New Year's Eve party at Dom's, the party that him and Mackenzie threw, and Davion's the one that stood back and talked to the police. Even when Mackenzie's parents show up, and they said that Mackenzie left, but we know later that Mackenzie shows that she was like making TikToks inside Dom's house. They were like hiding with the light shut, and so here she is hiding from the police, and Davion's outside making sure that that girl gets help. So I think that overall, I couldn't find one, not that I looked for it, but I'm saying there's nobody out there that's like, oh, that Davion. Like everything, whenever people say his name, they're like, oh my gosh. So he seemed like a very kind-hearted young man. His father, Scott, said that Davion did not belong to one clique. I like how he said that. He made time for people and wanted them to feel included, wanted, and appreciated. That tells us something important about his social identity. Davion's gift was not merely popularity, it was social generosity. Oh, Ivy, thank you so much, Ivy. Ivy just sent 30 jewels. It's a flower. Thank you. I appreciate you. J-Lo says, I feel like Davion doesn't get as much attention as Dom. Davion seemed like such a genuine and caring soul, especially since he was the only one that stayed during that night with Kendall. Exactly. I couldn't agree more. I also think that, you lit a candle for Dominic and Davion? Wow, that's nice. You guys are so caring. This is such a cool group. Wow. Okay, very cool. So he was a 2022 Strongsville High School graduate and an athlete. So football was his passion, and he became the starting running back during his senior year. He also worked as a youth swim coach. Think about the developmental movement represented by 19. One identity is ending, another one's just beginning. He had finished high school, he experienced injuries that changed part of his athletic path, and he was forming a new vocational identity around barbering. So Davion planned to attend barber school and dreamed of opening his own shop. A barber shop is not just a job, right? In many communities, it's a social institution. It's a place for mentorship, trust, storytelling, style, and belonging. The qualities his family described in him that fit that dream beautifully. He already knew how to make people feel welcome. He already noticed people. He already understood connection. Thank you, Ivy, for the Sunday. I love me some ice cream. Hi, Jen Popelwop. Welcome in, you guys. Thank you so much. His parents, Jamie and Scott, adopted Davion and his younger sisters when he was 8. His obituary and family interviews describe his close relationship with Davion and Delilah, his sisters. At sentencing, his mother described his sisters as having lost their best friend and protector. I want us to hear the scale of that sentence. They did not just lose one role model. They lost their brother, a protector, a trusted companion, a witness to their childhood, and part of the story that they expected to carry into adulthood. Davion's family has repeatedly pushed back against reducing him to his location inside that car. Jamie said the day of the crash was only a tiny sliver of his life. That may be the most important corrective for tonight. He was not just the person in the backseat, right? He was a son, brother, athlete, coach, aspiring barber, friend, believer, and young man whose humor made people laugh. The crash tells us how he died. It does not tell us how he lived and who he was, okay? J-Lo, thank you so much for the floating heart. I appreciate that more than I can articulate. Thank you. Okay, right now I'm going to show us the obituary. Let's look at Davion's obituary. I might have to oh, of course I stopped sharing the other thing too, but that's okay. Only me, you guys. I can't. Anyway, so where is the obituary? Oh, thank you so much, Harlot, for my jewels. And Just a Lawyer, hey, how you doing? JC's here. How you doing, JC? Hey, you guys. Thank you so much. And Harlot, thank you so very much. That's so very kind of you. Okay, you guys, real quick, let's look at Davion's obituary. So here is Davion's obituary, and beautiful picture of him. And it says that he was 19. He went home to the Lord on July 31st, 2022. Beloved son of Scott and Jamie Flanagan, cherished brother of Davion, Isabella, and Delilah Rose Flanagan, loving grandson of Jeffrey Doyle and Marcella Marcy Doyle, and great-grandson of Marjorie Doyle. He also survived many loving aunts, uncles, and cousins. He's preceded in death by his paternal grandparents, Thomas and Betty Flanagan. And then it says, it shows the visitation where that was. It says that he was a kind-hearted young man with an infectious smile. Davion was active in sports his entire life, culminating with being named the starting running back during his senior year at Strongsville High School. Football was his passion, and he was a true Mustang at heart. Davion made friends easily and was very faithful to his friends and family. He could always be counted on to be there for a friend or family member in need. His sense of humor and making people laugh were two of his most wonderful qualities. Davion planned on attending barber school and dreamed of opening his own shop one day. He was a strong believer who was baptized in Christ on April 1st, 2018 with his entire immediate family, and his belief in God was an important part of his life. He will be missed by everyone who had the pleasure of knowing him. Aww. And then people can put their fondest memories of Davion. Oh, let's see. Sometimes when you hit light a candle, it'll show. Let's light a candle for him. I don't know why I picked the on. Let's just do rest in peace. I don't want to put anything to. Oh, we have to sign in on him. I'm signing it. Is that where you lit a candle earlier? When you said you lit a candle? Oh, you guys, we lit a candle. That was so nice that, like, you could do that. I don't mean it. I almost said, like, the way that sounded was like I was saying that was so nice of us. It's so nice that you're able to do that. Hi, Birdie. Welcome in. Hey, everybody. Come on in, everyone. We just lit a candle in memory of Davion. And just so that everyone knows, you can light a candle, and it will, it'll allow you to do so. I love that. I never seen that before. I'm so glad we were able to do that. Hey, Lucy Day. Lucy, look who's green. Hi, Amy. How you guys doing? Please hit like, you guys, and subscribe if you're not already, so that other people can also get a notification that we're talking about Dom and Davion. Aww. You guys are awesome. Welcome in. You're accident prone? Murphy's Law. That's funny. We say that here too. Hi, Amy. Hi, Amy. Oh, you guys are awesome. Welcome in. Keep on coming. keep on coming, you guys. If you're just joining us, we are remembering Dom and Davion tonight. We're not talking about Mackenzie for once. And right now we're speaking about Davion. We're talking about how he had hopes of becoming a barber and he wanted to go to barber school, and about how being a barber is a lot more than just cutting hair, right? So we know that there's a whole culture behind the barber shop, everything from a sense of belonging to a place that you could go if you need guidance or assistance, and just many things, not just with your hair, right? So, but here we have one of the quotes about that people said was that he had an infectious smile. I love that. Thank you, a wise woman. I appreciate your floating heart. Thank you so much for supporting me. It feels amazing when I get supported, because, just like even in like a like or a share, or when you guys tell me that you like my video, I don't know if you guys know this, but Harlot will let me know when, like, there's been twice now in the past like 2 weeks that a video of ours has gone in like the top 5% of hypes or whatever, like crazy. So that stuff means so much to me. So thank you for everybody that stops and uses your 3 hypes a week, even if you use one of them on me. I am so grateful. And for those of you that use all of them, like Cuff You and Casey, right? Thank you. I appreciate you. Davion would have been cutting hair and living his best life, says Amy. 100%. 100%. 100%. And JC, yes, absolutely, we're having a Dom and Davion night. And for anybody that doesn't realize it, it's January 31st. So it is the 4-year anniversary. So I did think that was important. So our next slide over here, you guys, now I want to move on to Dominic, which is going to include things like his music family and a future in motion, because remembering a life also means understanding that what the loss continues to change, okay? So our next slide here is Dominic, and let's talk about Dominic real quick. So, excuse me. Dominic Anthony Russo was born on September 24th, 2001. He was 20 when he died. His obituary names a large family. His parents, Christine and Frank, and 6 siblings, Angelo, Christopher, Christine, Nicole, Michael, and Frank. It also identifies him as a grandson and nephew, cousin, uncle, and friend. That list matters because homicide doesn't create one bereaved person. It tears through a network of relationships, okay? His sister, Christine, has described Dominic as being kind, funny, caring, and as a doting, proud uncle. His father, Frank, described him as a go-getter. Dominic loved music and basketball. He was working toward his own clothing line. Those details show a young adult experimenting with identity, which you guys all know is my big thing here that I study. So, it really helps young adults experimenting with identity through things like music, style, entrepreneurship, family, and sports. He was not waiting for his life to begin. It had begun, and he was moving, right? He was moving through life. He had big plans, and we've seen that even through things like text messages. When a young person dies, you guys, the families grieve the person they knew, and what researchers sometimes call the assumative future. So the birthdays, work, relationships, children, ordinary arguments, reconciliations, and boring Tuesdays that were just supposed to happen. All those things really matter. Dominic's sister said he was just starting his life and he had his whole life ahead of him. That's not just cliche when someone is 20. It's developmentally literal. Seriously. So there's another reason Dominic deserves careful attention. Public discussion of his relationship can turn him into evidence for someone else's, I don't want to say entertainment. It's not entertainment. For somebody else's psychological, editorial whatever reasons, legal, threats, texts, arguments, and testimony become exhibits. Those records are legally relevant, but Dominic was not an exhibit. If we discuss warning signs or coercive relationship patterns in future lives, we need to remember that education should restore his humanity, not consume it. The family did not all respond identically after his death or sentencing. That difference is not evidence that one person loved Dominic more than someone else, right? Families are systems made up of individuals with different temperaments, different roles, beliefs, ideas, and relationships to justice. One family member may seek the longest sentence. Another may speak about treatment, mercy, or the destruction of another family. Grief does not require consensus to be real. Let me say that again. Grief does not require consensus to be real. Somebody else's grief might not look exactly like mine or yours or so on and so forth, just like my grief doesn't look like your grief. So we have to remember that. I want to show for Dominic over here, I have, let me click on this. This is Dominic's obituary. So let's click on this. Okay, so this beautiful, oh, I love the stained glass in the back. So this is for Dominic Anthony Russo. Oh my God, thank you so much to Birdie for giving me a happy poop. I love the happy poops. They make me smile. I don't know why. I think they're cute. I love the gold. I don't know what it is. You know what I mean? I just love it. So, oh, you hyped my last live. Thank you so much. Oh my God, J-Lo, thank you for my happy poop, you guys. I'm so excited. Happy poop. Thank you. I do appreciate you. Thank you guys so much. Thank you. Yes, Casey, I told you not to hype the other live, so you're waiting to find out where she wants me to put them. Here, I guess, on this one. This one will get more views than the other one, so my thing is, why not hype one that's more likely to get viewed than one that isn't? I mean, I could be wrong. You hype whichever one you want, Case. If you want to hype whatever freaking video you want, how about that? And Harlot, thank you, Queen. I got another happy poop. I wish they kept score of how many happy poops I got. That is so exciting. I got a lot already tonight. Thank you, you guys. Wow. You guys are so kind. Thank you so much. Okay. Dominic Anthony Russo. Oh my God, Ivy. Oh my God, Ivy. Wow, Ivy. That was a big one, Ivy. Wow, thank you so much. That was so generous. You did not have to do that. That's like 25 happy poops. Wow. Thank you. Can we make a sparkly pink happy poop? Where's YouTube at? YouTube's the one that knows how to do that shit. Oh my God, look at that, Ivy. I knew it. There are certain ones, you guys, that come up as like a super chat. Like if you take notice, you know when somebody does like a super chat or a super sticker, it comes under the word live chat or whatever. You'll see the sticker. It came up as one, Ivy. I love that. Thank you. Oh my God, thank you. Wow, I appreciate that. You have absolutely no idea. Thank you. Okay, so with Dominic, you guys, this is Dom's obituary. Dominic Anthony Russo, September 24th, 2001 till July 31st, 2022. Rest in peace, as it is the 4-year anniversary. So Dominic Anthony Russo, age 20, beloved. Oh, you guys aren't seeing it. Hold on. Thank God I just noticed. Wrong one. You guys should be looking at this. My bad. There we go. It's a little small there, but I'll read it to you, so don't even worry. Dominic Anthony Russo, age 20, beloved son of Christine and Frank Russo. Cherished brother of Angelo, Christopher, Christine, Nicole, Michael, and Frank. Loving grandson of Mary Ray William and K. Russo, late Frank. Dominic was a nephew, cousin, uncle, and friend to many. A mass of Christian burial will be held, and it tells you where. And over here, oh look, so this is interesting. Oh, this is cool. So this one has where his services were. But then it, same thing as Davion's, where you can show your support. It has the visitation, the mass. Oh, that's so sad, you guys. And then over here it has pictures. Can we, let's light a candle. Click to light a candle. That's what we did for Davion. I don't want to add a memory. Can we just light a candle? Oh, is that lighting a candle? I think the candle has just been lit. Oh, I love this, you guys. You could do from the family, or they have like memories from the family and then all memories. Oh, from the family, it has this here. And let's look at all memories. Let's read a few. Should we read a few, or is that not cool? I feel like that's what they're here for, is to read them. So this says, I didn't know you, Dom, but I just watched Stephanie So's 3-hour video going through the text messages. It's so clear by the way that you spoke that you were an amazing person. You were wise, way beyond your 20 years. You were going places, my friend. Your love was taken way too soon. I am incredibly sorry for your loss. Oh. Then we have another one that didn't know you, Dom, but I just watched, oh my God, and oh, it's the same person. Oh my goodness. Then it says, rest in peace. You didn't deserve that. It's so sad how you had such a big life ahead of you, but it was taken way too soon. You went through so much, so I hope that you are resting in a better place now. You will get your justice. Aww. And then this one is from a friend. It says, hi, Dominic. I just wish you were having the best time up in heaven. You had your whole life ahead of you, and I'm sending my condolences. I love you, man, and I hope you and your family get the justice you deserve. Hold on, Thor. Oh, family member said, rest in peace, my bro. I just saw the documentaries. May he rest his head in eternal peace. I'm in school right now crying and thinking about it. Thank you for sharing this with the world so that they would you should have never went through that. Oh, you guys, this is so sad. Tears fall from my eyes as I just finished the documentary on Netflix. You guys, did anybody ever think to read these? It's like literally people's opinions about the whole Netflix thing. That is so interesting. Hold on, you guys. Thor's gonna whine until I let him out because, God forbid, he doesn't make an appearance. 1 second, you guys. I'm sorry. Hold on, Thor. Okay, I'm back. Okay, the next one says, I never knew Dominic or anything, but the way this all went down, he did not deserve it at all. He didn't even get to live his whole life experience. He did nothing for her to ever want to do that to him. Rest in peace, Dominic, and I hope Mackenzie gets what's coming for her, and I hope you and your friend are doing good in heaven. You guys, want to know what's so important about this? The fact that we're seeing here that how many people were affected by this that didn't even know them, right? Cindy, I think you should 100% leave a memory and tell Dominic that. Thank you, J-Lo. That is so very kind of you. JC, come on in, JC. Welcome. I think you ought to do that. If y'all are having a hard time finding gifts, look between chat and Dr. V's screen and move swipe left. I think it's new. Wait, say that again? Look between chat and Dr. V's screen and move swipe left. Oh yes, you're right. That's how you find the hype thing too. Fancy Nancy said, Happy Friday, Thor. I love you guys. You're so funny. That is a riot. But Cindy, I think you ought to go tell him that he's an inspiration for you to go to school. And you're getting your associate in criminal justice. And Davion, of course, is an inspiration too. But I see what you're saying, Cindy. Cindy, good for you. I think you should absolutely, live up to all of your aspirations in life. That's all we could dream of. And I think that that's incredible that you're going for your associates. If you ever need help with anything, I teach college for a living. Maybe I can help with something. I don't know. I can help with like statistics, psychology, the sciences, math, that stuff. English, not so much. I barely speak Philly, let alone proper English. But no, I'm just joking. I'm actually a good writer. But if you ever need help, you just let me know. Okay. Oh, I see. All right, let me read one or two more of these and then we'll go to the next thing. So may you find comfort knowing your son loved you and that he's now in the hands of God. Oh, I hope his mom reads these. You know what? I hope, I really do hope that Cindy, you go and all you guys have to do is put in Dominic Anthony Russo obituary, or even Dominic Russo. It knows who it is now, and it should tell you. And I think that whoever wants to write something should. Do you know what I mean? So there you go. I do not. Wait, what's this? A wise woman. Thank you, a wise woman. I appreciate that. Wow, you guys, thank you. Cindy said, I've been a true crime watcher for years. I'm 48. This case, Dominic and Davion's, I've never been affected by it until theirs. Oh, wow, it woke something up in me that I didn't know existed. So, Cindy, you're 48, I'm 48, which means that you are from the age of Nancy Grace. So I'm assuming Nancy is behind some of your love for true crime. She is for me. I've been watching it since Nancy Grace. I know for me. And I'm 48. I just turned 48. I think it's amazing. I always say this, Cindy. Try to figure out, try to reflect on what it is. There's something about the case that hits home for you as far as emotionally. So whether you have a child that age or you've experienced domestic, you know what I mean, or something like I always feel like there's something, even if we're not able to pinpoint it in the moment, there's usually something. And I always find, as a lover of the true crime community and all things true crime, that I find that every time I get not sucked into a case, but sucked into a case, that there's usually something attached to it. Thank you so much, Casey. I appreciate you so very much. Thank you twice, Casey. That was so very nice. And Cuff you guys, very kindly, thank you, Cuff you, put Dominic Russo's obituary in the chat. So if anybody wants to go over there, please do so and write something. Cindy says, so I want to be an advocate for victims since they can't speak their truth because they're gone, but I can't be their voice. I want to be an advocate for the victims' families too. Oh, you can be their voice. Duh. Oh my God, Cindy, that's beautiful. Oh, and there goes Davion. Thank you so much, Cuff you. Hi, Jay. I said Jay, but it might be, I don't want to mess that up. How you doing? We're giving some, oh wait, how about my pictures not on? Duh. I forgot I turned that off when I let Thor out. My bad. So let's just read another one here. This young man did not deserve any of the pain that he went through. I pray his family and friends get lots of love and blessings. J-Lo gave me a happy poop. You are making me so happy, you guys. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. You have no idea. It's Justified. Justified. Hi, Justified. Thank you for telling me. Justified, you have no idea. I am the worst. I called one of our very good friends in here, Joanne. I called her Joan for like a month or two, maybe longer. Who knows? And my daughter was like, Mom, that's not her name. And we pissed ourselves laughing. Thank God Joanne thought it was funny too, because I almost died. I was like, oh my God, I can't believe I did that. So thank you, Justified. And thank you for my happy poop, J-Lo. That was so very kind. Here goes another Netflix one. I just watched Netflix documentary. It completely shattered me. I want to send prayers to the families affected by Mackenzie's catastrophic actions. Dominic and Davion never deserved this. I pray Mackenzie never gets out and serves a life sentence, if not given a more extreme penalty for the damage she's done. May you, Dominic and Davion, rest peacefully. I don't know the family, but your story deserves to be heard. I hope you're resting easy up there, Dom and Davion. You didn't deserve what happened to you. I hope you're at peace finally and you're not in any pain, and that you and Davion had each other's backs, and I hope you guys are with each other at peace. Rest easy. Aww. You guys, you know who would probably get a lot out of this? I don't know if anybody is in touch with his sister. I know, like, with her podcast and stuff, I think these might make her feel good, just to see that, like, these random strangers even feel moved enough by her brother that they're leaving a message. So, you know, I know that it's easier to find horrible things, you know, out there, and I know that when she finds good things, that's obviously going to make you a lot more happy. So maybe this is something, if anybody speaks with her, that they could pass along to her. It might, you know, give her a smile. Let's read another one. I do not personally know this man. However, I have followed his and Davion's story, and I'm incredibly heartbroken for both families. Watching the documentary was hurtful to watch. These young men did not deserve to have their lives taken from them in such a horrible way. I pray that they are both resting peacefully together. My condolences go out to their families. Aww. Sending love and prayers to you and your family, Dominic. May you rest in eternal heaven. Just saw the documentary. You mattered. Boom. Boom. May he continue to rest in peace, continuing to pray for his family. Beautiful picture. Aww. And then we have another family member. Put that up there. And then we have, I'm so sorry about the loss of your son. God bless you both. God bless your whole family. I don't personally know this young man, but it's a tragedy what occurred. I pray to God that his spirit is resting easy and has joined the Lord in his eternal kingdom of peace. I lost my son, who was 17, in an accident. Oh, Jeff. Involving a drunk driver many years ago, but I still feel the deep emptiness today. Who knows what the Lord had in store for this young man's life before it was cut short. Rest in peace to this young man, and deep condolences to his family. Stay strong in spirit and pray for him, so the Lord will lift his spirits in heaven, and may he be waiting for you to embrace once again when the Lord deems it's time. My deepest condolences from one family to another. Oh, that was so sad. Dear family of Dominic Anthony Russo, I send you my deepest sympathy. I hope that it helps to hear Dominic is safe in heaven with our Father. He's in no pain and awaits you in God's kingdom until your time. The Father and Dominic love you. May God bless you and look after you. Rest in peace, young man. May you continue to rest in peace. Chris, we are heartbroken for you all, especially you. I remember Dom as a little adorable kid playing in my backyard with my grandchildren. I wish there were words of comfort, but other than to say we care, there are none. Dom, you are a cherished member of this community and are dearly missed. I am heartbroken and deeply saddened for your loss. Oh, yeah, I loved his curls too. I agree. Dom was an extremely sweet person. I grew up with him. Angelo and Bernie, we used to play ball, and the Russo family took me in as if I was a Russo. I'm extremely grateful for all the memories and good times we had together. Rest up, Dom. We'll continue to shed light on your name and cherish the good times that we had. And then it says, so very sorry for the loss of your son. As a parent, my heart breaks for you and your family. And then we have, and this was right after, there's nobody like Dom. If I needed advice, he knew what to say. If I needed a friend, he was there. He always had the energy of an absolute boss, regardless of where he was. I think what I respected most about him was that he always known who he is. I know he's flying high right now and balling up with some of the greats. Aww. We should love that too. That's so sad. Rest in peace, Dominic, and your buddy Davion. I'm so sad this happened to you boys. I'm a stranger. I did not know you, but nevertheless, I am so saddened by the huge loss of the two young men. Sad for you and the families. Rest in peace. Oh, you guys, what a beautiful website. All right, we're going to go back. That was a beautiful website. So now I want to move on to the unfinished futures, because remembering a life also means understanding the loss that continues to change. So I want to pause real quick. Well, hold on. Let me go to, actually, let me do this. Okay, the unfinished futures. So here, these are the projects in their names. So first we're going to look at, so the first one we're going to see here is, when it switches, where is Dominic Russo? Wait, hold on. Let me make this bigger. Oh, that's weird. I don't think that's what I meant to click on. Oh, yes it is, because it's down here, sorry. Okay, I clicked on this because it said, what if Dominic's family member said about his death? I believe that's Christine right there. Oh, what a great picture. And that's Dom and maybe her son. And it says, shortly after losing their boarding Mackenzie and believed that the crash was an accident. However, in September of 2022, Dominic's brother Angelo started speaking was far from perfect and shared video. Okay. Trying to break up Mackenzie several times and shared a video footage of Mackenzie allegedly trying to break in. I tried to break up with her multiple times. Angelo told police per footage shown in the crash, Dom would have to call Mackenzie's parents, call her mom and stuff and say, hey, you need to get Kenzie Dominic sitting, but they would crash. Upon seeing the footage of Mackenzie's change, and many of them believe that Mackenzie had intentionally killed Dominic. Both Dominic's mom and brother Angelo ended up testifying in court about the couple's allegedly vital relationship. Even though many of the Russo family members came to the same conclusion about what happened to Dominic, not all of them agreed on Mackenzie's sentencing. It's horrible for everyone. I lost my son. It's harder on our family, but I don't want the rest of her life to be ruined. It isn't going to make me feel any better, Frank told NBC News at the time. The whole thing she fucked up. She's destroyed too. I wish there was a way she could get some kind of help, some kind of treatment. However, his sister Christine told I can't imagine how I would feel if Mackenzie got out in 14 years. You don't get to live a life. Dominic's and said that the evidence time does not heal this wound, she emotionally said. Mackenzie's going to prison because you did this. Be thankful that you're still alive and have a future, whatever that may be. Dom and Davion were robbed of their futures, their hopes, their dreams. Only God at this time can have mercy on her soul. Damn. Okay, the other. In his honor, let me just skip right to it. Here we go. Okay. Oh, of course it stopped sharing. Hold on. Here we go. Okay, so this is all right, so this was looking at the brief clip. I have to turn my mic off when I do that. Hopefully there's no problems. If there is, it's only a minute video, and this is the only video I have for us. So hopefully everything goes okay. It already isn't going. Sister of one of the victims killed by Mackenzie Shirilla crash. Christine Russo held a fundraiser Saturday at Tavern 150, a bar in Brook Park. The Big Sister Unhinged. Saturday's event raised money for the Change the Game for Dom Foundation. And to bring awareness to Dom and Davion's law. One sec, you guys. Oh, here. What did I say? Karen? Carrie? I agree that should be private. Oh, I'm just reading nothing. I should just shush. Oh, Casey, I see. Oh, that shouldn't have been. I see. Oh, I see what you guys are saying. So anyway, just so you guys know, the reason I wanted to come on here too is because it had the link to the Change the Game for Dom Foundation, which I'm going to open in a new tab. And then Dom and Davion Change the Game. Dom Foundation. Oh, look at that. There's already been 15. My name is Chris. Dom Foundation. Russo and his friend Davion, whose lives were tragically taken in 2022. to turn pain into purpose by helping underprivileged children gain access to the game Dom loved most, basketball. Our mission is to provide kids in need with new basketball shoes, equipment, uniforms, and opportunities they may have not otherwise had. And saying this about more than basketball. It's about giving children confidence, community mentorship, and hope while keeping Dom's spirit and passion alive through every child we help. Through this foundation, we're determined to turn pain into purpose by helping underprivileged children gain access to the game. Oh, I feel like I just said that. Current, look at that. So okay. Oh, look, you guys, people even donated as of 13 hours ago. C-Top. Oh my God, you guys, Stephanie So. Wow. Wow, I love that girl, and now I love her even more. Holy shit. You guys, that's Stephanie from Rotten Mango. Deafening Silence says, Dr. Van, I created a tribute song, only audio, no video. I sent you it via email. You can play it at the end if you want. Oh, okay. It's for your channel to the young men. Okay, I definitely will. You emailed it, you said? Okay, yes, Stephanie from Rotten Mango, you guys. Now this, it sounds so stupid, and it's just because my medicine wore off, but why not like 10? Why 11? Is there like a number? Is one of their like basketball numbers 11 or something? I'm just wondering if there is that like an angel number. I don't know. 11,000 case. 11,000. Holy shit. God bless her. Holy crap. I love them too, Ron Mango. All right, here's the issue. It says, my brother Dominic Russo was killed by Mackenzie Shirilla. So we know what this is. I think I've read this before. This is, well, let me give you an update real quick. So this is, oh, Yahoo News is covering the petition as of 3 weeks ago. Nice. Someone just signed it 3 minutes ago, 11 minutes ago, 14 minutes ago, 17 minutes ago. Wow. Nice. We did this already, or I did this already, so if you haven't signed it, maybe you could go in and sign it after. That would be nice. Wait, let me see if I had any notes for this. I want to pause on their ages of 19 and 20. In developmental psychology, emerging adulthood is a period of exploration. People test educational paths, working identities, relationships, values, and possible futures. Davion's pivot towards barbering and Dominic's music and clothing ideas were not little side notes. They were active identity projects. When someone dies at this age, the loss includes a person and an unfolding set of possibilities. Davion never got to see whether his first barbershop chair led to his own shop. Dominic never got to see what happened with his closing line or where his music might have taken him. Their families never got the ordinary privilege of watching those experiments succeed, change, fail, or become something unexpected. This is why language matters. Calling them boys in a crash freezes them in the worst moment. Calling them only victims can also flatten them. Victim is a legal and moral status. It's not a complete identity. Davion was funny. Dominic was creative. Davion gathered people in. Dominic was a proud uncle. Those features have nothing to do with the manner of death, and that is precisely why we must keep saying their name. There are also secondary losses, changes within their families' roles, routines, traditions, friendships, finances, faith, safety, and trust in the world. A sibling may lose the person who understood the family without explanation. A parent loses a child and the future version of themselves who expected to watch that child age. Friends lose the keeper of shared history. These are not similar losses. They are many different aftershocks of one primary one. Okay? So now I want to move real quick onto why 4 years can feel like yesterday, because remembering life also means understanding what that loss continues to change. So anniversaries can act as trauma reminders. The American Psychological Association and the VA's National Center for PTSD explain that dates connected to traumatic events may reactivate grief, anxiety, and intrusive memories, even things like physical distress, irritability, sleep problems, or avoidance behaviors. This can happen even when a person has functioned well for a long time. The calendar reaches a date, the body recognizes it, and the loss can feel newly immediate. I'm assuming that's what his family's probably going through right now. You know what I mean? Anyone heard Dom's music? Oh, I did hear a song. I think I did. I heard part of it, I think. But it's been a while, so I don't remember. I take that back. I don't remember it offhand. Casey says one, oh, 11s follow you. I thought so. Oh, that's interesting, Case, about the 11s. That's interesting. So you lost your mom April 11th. Oh, wow. I'm sorry. I lost my dad April 13th. His friend on his audio. Oh, that's where I heard it, Case. That's where I heard it when the sister had Blair on. Good memory, kid. So real quick, you guys, anniversaries are these trauma reminders, right? And it doesn't mean that the families failed to heal. Grief is not a staircase with like tidy little steps and a finish line. People can experience sorrow and restoration all in a week or the same day. They can laugh at a memory and then be knocked down by the fact that no new memory can be made. They can advocate publicly and still need privacy. They can forgive, refuse forgiveness, change their mind, or never use the word closure. Homicide bereavement carries a particular burden. The loss is sudden and violent. The justice process may require repeated exposure to facts, appeals, and media coverage can reactivate the event. Strangers publicly debate the person who died, and families may have to defend the victim's character. A recent systemic review described elevated risk for post-traumatic stress and prolonged grief among people bereaved by homicide. Risk is not destiny, and it is not a diagnosis for these families. It just tells us that the context of the loss matters. Dominic's sister has said that continuing appeals can feel like the family is confronted with the loss again and again. That's a clear example of how legal time and grief time collide. The legal system treats an appeal as a procedure. A family may experience it as another round of names, photographs, disputed facts, and public commentary. Both descriptions can be true at once. So on an anniversary, our job is not to tell the families how they should feel after 4 years. Our job is to avoid adding unnecessary harm. We can be accurate without being clinical towards their grief. We can discuss evidence without demanding that the victim's relatives perform composure for us. And we can understand that resilience does not mean the absence of pain. It means a person or family continues to carry life while pain remains part of the load. Now I want to move on to love turned into legacy, because remembering a life also means understanding the loss that continues to change. Oh, and there goes Thor. We have one more after this, you guys, and we're all done. I'm going to let Thor in real quick so that he doesn't bark and wake up all the neighbors. 1 sec, you guys. I'll be right back. Hold on, Thor. Okay, I'm back. And that was quick. Let me just grab a sip of my drink so I can have a sip. Okay. Let me put this back on. Okay, guys. Here we go. We're almost done. Hang in there. We're almost in there. So, one of the most powerful ideas in there goes Thor. Where's you two bad actors at? So, really, Thor is thirsty. So I guess I could start. We'll just ignore Thor. I'll be done in a second. One of the most powerful ideas in contemporary bereavement theory, you guys, is continuing bonds. So the relationship does not simply end and get discarded. It changes form. A person may carry the deceased through stories, rituals, values, charitable work, objects, private conversations, or decisions made in person's honor. Continuing bonds are not just automatically healthy or unhealthy. Context matters, but they help us understand why memorial projects can be more than fundraising. They are relationships expressed through action. Davion's parents created a memorial scholarship to help aspiring barbers from low-income backgrounds. The project connects directly to the future Davion imagined. It says, "You did not get to attend barber school and open your own shop, so another person will move towards that dream in your name." As of May 2026, reporting said the efforts had raised more than $74,000. Okay? That is love, refusing to be absent. Dominic's family has all that basketball. These projects preserve specificity. Davion's memorial is not an interchangeable scholarship. It carries his barbering dream. Dominic's project is not a generic fund. It carries his love for basketball. The act of remembrance becomes biographical. It tells future recipients something about the person whose name made that opportunity possible. If you want to honor them after this live, do it through the sources connected to their families. Read their obituaries, write in their obituaries if you feel you should or want to, light a candle. Learn about the Memorial Scholarship Foundation. Share accurate information. Do not pressure relatives for access, private material, or for a performance of grief. Support should reduce burden, not create another one. Now, I just want to move to ethical true crime. This is the last slide. Here we go. True crime has a structural problem. It just does. Offenders generate plot, motive, evidence, trial, prison, appeal. Victims often appear only at the point of entry. That means creators have to make deliberate choices to restore proportion. We should use photographs that show life, not only scenes of death. We should tell viewers that a person loved and planned. We should link to family authorized memorials when possible. We should correct misinformation without turning the family's pain into a spectator sport. We also need to stop treating relatives as a single unit. The Russo family can contain different opinions about punishment, mercy, publicity, and advocacy. The Flanagan family can hope for accountability while also hoping that Mackenzie changes. Complexity is not a contradiction. It's what real families look like when an impossible event lands inside the family structure. So for my own channel, centering victims means I have to keep asking the hard question. Does this segment teach something that may protect, clarify, or honor, or is it simply another way to share at a person who caused the harm? I will still analyze evidence and look at Mackenzie Shirilla and psychology. That's why many of you are here. Let's be honest. If I did this live on Mackenzie tonight, I would have double the amount of people in here. But I need to stay true to myself, and and staying true to myself means making sure that the victims also get their names in the spotlight, as they're the ones who paid the ultimate price, and they're the ones that we need to remember on this day of this crash. Tonight's standard was simple. Dominic and Davion were not supporting characters in Mackenzie Shirilla's story. She entered their story. How about that? Their lives began before that relationship and extended beyond the crash through the people that they loved, the people who loved them, and the work that's now being done in their names. Okay? I want to move on to my closing and carry their names forward, because remembering life also means understanding what the loss continues to change. And now I'm going to do my closing. So I will X out of this. Now maybe there we go. It should be coming up now. Okay, you guys. So 4 years ago today, two families began living in a world that still contained everyone else, but no longer contained Dominic and Davion. There's no sentence I can say that's going to repair that. There's no verdict, documentary, appeal, podcast, or live stream that gives either young man the next 4 years that they should have. But remembrance can refuse assurance. Davion was 19. A starting running back, a youth swim coach, a loyal friend, protective brother, man of faith, an aspiring barber with an infectious smile. Dominic was 20. He was a kind and funny son, a brother, and a proud uncle, a basketball lover, a music lover, a go-getter, and a young entrepreneur imagining a clothing line. Their families have done something extraordinarily difficult. They've taken love that no longer has its original destination and routed into scholarships, youth sports, advocacy, storytelling, and a memory. That does not cancel their grief, though, right? It just gives their grief another place to put it, to put that energy. To the Russos and Flanagan families, this community recognizes that July 31st is not content to you. It is the date everything in your life changed. We at the Minds Behind True Crime with Dr. Vona honor your right to remember differently, speak differently, grieve differently, and protect the people you love. We are grateful for the details you've shared that allow Dominic and Davion to be known as more than just names in this case. I'm going to close without previewing or telling you when I'm going to do my next Mackenzie live. Tonight does not need a teaser. If the discussion, meant something to you, please share this with the names attached, Dominic and Davion. If you are going to donate, make sure that it's a family verified account. Before, a lot of times people will donate and realize later that it might not be going directly to the family. Not maybe in this case, but in others. So I just want you to be cautious. If you comment, write what you learned about their lives. And when this screen goes dark, carry one detail about each of them with you. Okay, so try to bring it into your life tomorrow. Dominic Anthony Russo Davion Flanagan, 4 years later, remembered for the lives that they lived. Okay, let's remember them for that. I don't know why it brings tears to my eyes. But with that being said, I do want to thank all of you for being here tonight. Thank you to my mods. Thank you to all of my members. And thank all of you for being here and for stopping in tonight. I hope to God you guys share this one. This is in remembrance of their name, and I do think that it's important that we watch the stuff that has to do with the victims and not just the offender. Now, I'm going to be completely honest when I tell you that our next live will, about this is probably going to be related to Mackenzie. But because I'm not a liar, so you know what I mean, it is what it is. Hey, JLo, thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thank you. That was so very generous. But I also want to make sure that every now and then that we stop and we remember the victims of these crimes, because they're the ones whose legacy gets cut short. And for that, you know what I mean? We need to keep them in your prayers. I love you, Nug. I love you. You're going to need about warm milk in 5 seconds. You're so funny, Bet. Cough. On God. On God. You guys, my husband legit, he swears I said it. I swear I didn't, but I kind of, like, why would he just say that out of nowhere? But he was like, he looked at my daughters and he was like, did you guys just hear that? And they were like, oh my God. And here, apparently, I must have said on God, like, I say it sometimes now. I don't mean to. On God, I do. Oh, anyway, I love you guys. Lucy, I am so happy that you got one of the memberships today. You deserve it so much. You've been supporting me for ever. So thank you. And I'm glad that we were able to give back in that way. So thank you all. I will probably see you maybe Sunday-ish, because tomorrow's Saturday and I have to pay attention to my husband for at least once a week. You know what I mean? All of you should be paying attention to your loved ones at least once a week. Isn't that funny? I love you guys. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. If you missed the live earlier, it was on the Mackenzie case, and I compared that case to the Andrea Yates case from 25 years ago. Okay? Ivy, thank you. One day, let's listen to the arrest video where Dom and David... Ivy, are you kidding? Ivy, my friend, Ivy. I hope you're joking. I'm just joking. I know that's not really what I mean, but Ivy, just so you know, and just because you are so giving, I am going to show you where you can find that on my channel, because I made a short of it, and I will put it on real quick. And, oh, and then we have to get that song to end with. Oh my God, I would have felt like crap if I would have forgot that. All right, hold on. Where's it at? They killed us. Here it is. Let me share. You ready? Is this what you're talking about?
Did you hear it?
It's a short, so it'll play it in.
Did you hear it?
Oh, of course I talked over it. Let me shut up.
Did you hear it?
Could you hear it?
Did you hear it?
You have to like listen to the headphones, Ivy, but you could so hear it.
Did you hear it?
Crazy. Hey, Matt. How you doing, Matt?
Did you hear it?
Oh, maybe I should shut me off saying, did you hear it? Did you hear it? Did you hear it? Did you hear it? You could hear the, could you hear it? Okay, Harlot, you said that before. Do you have headphones, Harlot? So,
Did you hear it?
right before I say, did you hear it? Literally, like the second right before I say it, you could hear it. It almost sounds like breath, Harlot. But if you have headphones and you have some, but you don't normally use them, I don't either. I hate sometimes how they feel inside of my ears. But if I were you, just because you've said this in the past that you couldn't hear it, I like really want you to go try and hear it. Are you Sunny now? Oh, thank you. It was very well done. Great tribute. That means everything to me. You have no idea. Oh, you've heard it on my short. You heard it not tonight, but you've heard it on the short. Maybe my YouTube is down low. Let me see. Yeah, it is. Let me put it louder and see if you guys could hear it then.
Did you hear it? Did you hear it?
It literally says, she killed us. All right, God. So that's where I got this from. I got this from the body cam. That's where I got it. You heard it. Oh, I'm so glad. Wait, Harla, I'm going to play it one more time. Yes, we're talking about the She Killed Us. That's the one. Here it goes.
Did you hear it?
Oh, I don't have it on.
Did you hear it?
You guys, were you able to hear that? That I had that up the whole time or thought I did?
Did you hear it?
That's ridiculous. Hold on. Here it goes. Meanwhile, that whole time I thought it was on. Oh no. Hold
You know
on.
what fascinates me about narcissists?
What fascinates you about narcissists? That's not what I meant to put on. Come on. Alright, now I have to do it from here. That was just silly.
Did you hear it?
Alright, there it goes. Wait, ready? Now listen.
Did you hear it? Did you hear it? Did you hear it?
Okay. So that's crazy, you guys, right? Oh my god. Wait, the comment about what fascinates you. Did I miss one? I heard it then. It's so crazy, gives me goose pimples every time. Dr. Vona laugh. Oh, this is the one, yes, it's in one of the body cam videos. I don't know if I missed something that somebody said. Someone said, oh, you guys think it's Davion? And Ivy heard it for sure. Oh, I think you were commenting on some ad. Oh my god, you guys. The other side coming through. What is this recording from? So JC, it's in, if you look up, now Plunder True Crime has all the recordings. I have it somewhere too, but you would have to like skip through one of my lives to get to it. But it's from the video of where she gets arrested. Actually, you guys, I don't know if you know this, but if you look it up, you can find, like, you can just Google the body cam and it'll come up. It'll take you to like the Strongsville site and you should be able to watch it. But it's in the actual body cam. I have it. J-Lo Jinx. We said that at the exact same time. I think we both said it's actually in the body cam. Like, we said the exact same words. Yes, when she's on her way to jail. And so it's when they take her out of the one car and put her in another one. So she's asking the cops at first to watch her bracelets, like if he can be careful, because she didn't want the bracelets to break. And so he puts the handcuffs on and he's putting her in the car, and that's when it happens. Dr. Vona, the voice you heard more prominent was Dominic. I know this voice from his videos. Cindy, it's funny you said that. So, you heard it, are you Sunny now? See? Cindy, see, now I shouldn't even say this because I can't remember the name of I'm sure somebody in here will. I don't know if we ever talked about it in here though. There's one guy, I don't know, a lot of people don't, like some people believe, some don't, but there's this one guy that like he went to this site or whatever, and he was like talking to them at the site. It was the weirdest thing, you guys. He's an African American guy. It was so good, the video. He was very respectful. He goes up to Davion's, oh my god, and there's one of those, what are they called, like the wind thingies, and it's not spinning at all. It's like completely not spinning. So he's sitting down and he's like, oh, Davion, if you're here, do me a favor, buddy, and spin that like pinwheel or whatever it's called. And you guys, it just starts spinning. And then it stops. And then Yes, wind chime. Thank you. But isn't the chime the one that makes noises? This is the one that just spins, like, you know, when you blow on it and it spins, or if it's got wind, it just spins around. You guys know what I'm talking about. So then he starts asking questions. Oh, see, I told you somebody would know. Cindy knows. Dale and Spratt. Cindy, did you see that? I feel like in that video, one of them, I can't remember if it was Dom or Davion, but on the thing, I swear I heard it say she killed us. I almost dropped dead. I was like, wait, what? To me, I had goosebumps. I just got goosebumps right now after saying that. You guys saw that? It was crazy, right? Thank you, a wise woman. I appreciate you. You have no idea. Thank you so much. But yeah, did you guys see that? Cindy, you beat me to it. I was just going to look up his name. How were you going to look it up, J-Lo? Just out of curiosity. What would you have put in? The spirit box? Is that what it's called? Spirit box? I think that's what it's called. And I swear on the spirit box, it was like she killed us, or like something so close. I nearly dropped that. I was like, oh my God. And I had goosebumps because all I could think of was this. Oh, you saved it. I meant like, what would you have put in the search? And I think I was thinking of the word spirit box. I couldn't think of the word spirit box. I think if I needed to find him, I would probably put in spirit box and he would come up. That video was so well done and he was so respectful. J-Lo, I agree with you. That's why at first, before I said it, I was a little hesitant because you never know. Like, I couldn't remember his name, and I'm like, I know that sometimes when you say the spirit box thing or whatever, people roll their eyes. I felt like he was very professional, very respectful, and when he asked, oh, truth, you have to see it. She got a couple triple doubles. Nice. Very good. My 4'11" ass ain't getting no triple double, I'll tell you that much. His name is Dalen Spratt. He has his, yes, that's where I saw it, on YouTube. It would be Spirit Box. Okay, that's what I was thinking. I couldn't think, I'm like, what would you put in, like medium? But it's not, it's Spirit Box. It was really cool. She was sinking threes at damn near half court tonight. That is crazy. That's crazy. Can anybody in here play basketball? I don't know. I can't. I try. I mean, I could get the ball in the hole, but that's about it. Your 5-foot ass ain't either. I'm living vicariously. That's so funny. If I play that game, what's it called, where you have to like, oh my God, what's it called? It's like 3 letters or whatever. What is wrong with me right now? I feel like I like have a traumatic, please, God forbid. I almost said TBI, God forbid. I don't really mean that, but I feel like something happened to me. I'm like losing my balls. I don't have balls. What is wrong with me today? I think it's time for me to go to bed, y'all. Don't you think? You can shoot great as long as nobody's blocking my view. Well, truth, that's what I meant to. Duh. Horse, that's it. Horse. I couldn't think of it. I was like, it's 3 letters. Meanwhile, horse is a little bit more than 3, but it's good. We're good. That's it, horse. That's what I was thinking. I was like, wait, is it like pig or something? I knew it was an animal, just the wrong one. Brain fart. It happens to me at this time at night. It's not even that late. It's 12:30. I feel like it's like 3 in the morning. I feel, oh my God, you guys, look at what my husband got me. How cool is this? I don't know if any of you are nerds, but I love Sudoku. And this one is Murder Duco. Murder Duco, okay? How cool is that? But you have to like use the clues to figure out who is the killer. And it's really cool. It's like Sudoku. Like you can only have one person, one like row and column, and it's really cool. You hate numbers. There's not numbers, it's people. So we'll say like Birdie, Truth, the Wise Woman, like it's names, and it'll give you a clue, and it'll be like Birdie is in a room next to a chair. So then you have to go and cross things out, and you're like, okay, it could be this one. It's crazy. It's literally like Clue meets Sudoku. She killed us. That's right. Foursquare, is that what you call it? I'm really good at these puzzle games. Like that, what's that other one? Oh my god, Ivy. Dang, I got a clapping seal. How freaking cute is that? I never got that, but wow. That was so nice, and that was a really big one. It became a super chat. Wow, thank you, Ivy. I used to do those all the time. I need that now, which I can't afford, but right now, I need that Sudoku, Dr. Hona, my passion. See? So, J-Lo. What I noticed when I got my doctorate is if you don't take a little bit of time here and there for yourself, you're gonna drive yourself nuts. So before you go to bed, okay? Wait, Ivy, I totally read your comment as she killed ass. I need to go to bed. Oh, you're so funny. But listen, just make sure that during your time in school and stuff that you do take time for yourself. And something like this is perfect because they don't take long. But that is so funny. Matt said Miss Plum with the pipe, the wrench in the library. Yes, like Clue. Matt, that's exactly what it's like. It literally is. And the cool thing is, because I was like, how the frig am I going to, because it's got like all the names, but I'm like, how am I going to remember all the names? But what they did was, everybody's name starts with a A, B, C, D. So the guy's name's Archer, then Bernardo, Chloe, Delilah. It's different on each one, but they have it so that you could do like A, B, C, D type thing and not get confused. It was really cool. I think he got it on TikTok Shop. You have a diamond art sitting under your bed. I love that. Oh, I get in on stuff. What kind of doctorate did you get? I have a doctorate in education. So my bachelor's and master's is in counseling psychology. Then I have a specialization in marriage and family therapy. So that was after my master's. It was an extra 12 credits. And then I could have used those 12 credits towards my doctorate and been done way sooner. And let's be honest, it's more my lane, but I teach college and university. So I had to really think about in the future what I hope to do with that doctorate. So my thing was, I know my passion is teaching. So you were thinking law or psychology. So it is psychology. Well, it's education. My doctorate's in education. But when you get your doctorate in education, you, like my sister has a doctorate of education, but she's a nurse practitioner. So like she did her whole dissertation and stuff in nursing. Mine, I have a doctorate in education because I want to continue as a professor. If I got my doctorate in psychology, I would have limited myself to the psych department. So, and there's nothing wrong with that. There's no place I'd rather be than the psych department, but if something came up and I had an opportunity to be like a dean or even the president of the school, you're more likely to get a position like that with a doctorate in education. So just because of my 22 years as a professor and how I see myself in academia, I teach psychology, you know what I mean? And my whole dissertation's in psychology. So my dissertation, my research is on the identity, how social media affects the identity development of 18 to 24-year-olds. Namely college students, because that's who I focus my research on. You were thinking law or psych, it's definitely psychology. So JC, I've been teaching psychology for 22 years. So I've had my Master's Plus in psychology for a long time. Oh my God, I'm so old. Ugh. Do you know what's really cool? Next year, oh my God, am I on 23 years? I'm getting so old. If I was standing next to you, I would ask, are you standing in a hole? Let's see, I mostly do my sewing, but my side projects include diamond art, polymer clay, making bracelets, cooking, the list is endless. A wise woman. I can cook my ass off, but I don't love cooking because, tell me if this is what I think because I have to think of the psychology and everything. So I think I don't love doing it because I have to. Like, my husband is so smart in that from the very beginning, he just never learned to cook. So it's not that he can't cook, he just doesn't know how. So, and me being Italian, I was like, oh, I got this shit. I was 20. Now I'm 48 and I'm like, motherfucker, can you make me something? So on his nights to make dinner or whatever, we get Applebee's or something. So like tonight we had Applebee's. I really don't give a shit what's there, but I'm a bomb ass cook. I think it's just because I have to cook. Now that my kids are a little bit older, I do notice that I cook more because I want to and less because I have to. But does anybody else, am I a bad person for feeling that way? Does anybody else feel that way? Like, it might not be about cooking. Maybe it's about, I don't know, doing laundry or something. But it's like, just because you're like responsible for everyone else's. So J-Lo will be 40 in October. Look at you and J-Lo. Let me tell you something. 40 is the new 20. In your 40s, you're less afraid to do the things that in your 20s you wanted to do, but were too afraid to, right? I don't know. Enjoy your 40s. 40s were pretty cool to me so far. I just turned 48. I'm acting like I'm 67 or 80 or something. Not that that's old. I'm just saying, I just said 40s were great as if I was done then. I've been through so much medical stuff and everything. My body feels 100. I think you meant 100. I got what you meant. You said 10, yeah, 100. I know what you meant. Well, you're not even 40 yet, so you're going to tell your body to act its age, and let's go. I'm just joking. My friends, we have a big group chat. It's like, who's in my group chat of my besties? It's me and my husband, my best friend Dana since 4th grade, her husband, our best friend Jen, and my bestie, my brother. Oh, Harlot, thank you for my happy poop. That was so very kind of you. But I say that because right before I came on tonight, it was funny because everybody was bitching about something they couldn't do or about like their stuff. Like my one friend was like, oh, I can't damn say. I hate when people use the Lord's name in vain. I'm such a nerd. I'll be like, what did he have to do with it? Why does... So then they'll laugh at me. But before I came live, everybody was saying what they couldn't do in the group chat. I was like, what the fuck is wrong with you old people? I was like, so I just wrote back everything that everybody bitched about. I was like, well, I could still see, thank God. I could still smell. I can still hear. Taste. I still taste, clearly. You know what I mean? I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you guys? Not a bad person. It's about the pressure. Yes, a wise woman. That's exactly what it's about. That's exactly what it's about. Lucy, what are we trying to upload? I don't know. Oh, a Sudoku book. Lucy, I am so good at them. You know which one I play? I don't know why I do this because I know I could get it for free, you guys, so don't yell at me. But I spend... Lucy Day, we just got it in Discord. Thank you. I got something in Discord at least that said Lucy Day. I think it's about Coburger maybe. But I spend the $4.99 or $2.99 or whatever the frig it is for the games from, oh my god, what's it called? New York Times. So like I do the Wordle every day and I'm at 100%. I'm too smart for Wordle. Now that I just said that, I'm going to jinx myself and I'm going to lose my very first Wordle tonight. Watch. And I've been playing for years. But I also have a strategy to it, and I don't understand why other people don't. I'll watch other people play and I'm like, there's no strategy. People just start guessing a 5-letter word. I'm like, what the frick is wrong with you? You need to have strategy when you play these games. If you start out, let me give you a hint to one of the ways that I win. Fine, there's 26 letters in the alphabet, so find 3 words. Because you get what? 6? You get 6 chances to find the word. So I start with the same 3 words, no matter, even if my very first word hits 4 out of 5, I still do all 3 most of the time, not always. Sometimes if I really think I know it, I'll show off and get it after 2. But I usually put all 3 of the words in there because it takes up 15 of the 26 letters. So then I have a second half of the game to narrow it down. So now I all want you to play that way the next time you play Wordle and see if you win. And Sudoku, I just love. Love it. So my cup of tea, Lucy. I am like very, like I always have to be, like even when I play games, my family makes fun of me because you would think like when you play a game, you play something like, I don't know, design or like something creative or artistic. Nope. With my game, this is how nerdy I am. Ready, you guys? But I really am a nerd. This is going to show my nerdiness times 10. Let me show you what I play, you guys. You're going to laugh. You're getting to know me a little. Okay, so I will say this. Ready? It says math audit. I swear to God, I'm not lying. So wait. I'm such a nerd. Truth is like, okay, we're not friends anymore. You guys, literally, I have all of these, where is it at? All these badges. But look at my mental math. Look at that. I'm like genius for mental math. Okay, so how can I stop being a mental math genius? So I'll continue to play. It's literally math. I'm such a fucking nerd. I should go back to my murder do go. You lost me at math. I'm such a weirdo. Like words with friends. Yes, Birdie, that's what Wordle is. It's like words. No, it's not. I love Words with Friends. Words with Friends wasn't that the one that's like, you guys, Scrabble? I think so. But Wordle is not. Let me see. Let me see something. We're just all hanging out at this point. I'm done with my live about the other stuff, you guys. So, just so, not that you didn't know that, but now we're just doing just Jamie shit. You know what I mean? You're channeling that into music theory. Oh, what kind of music you listening to? That's interesting. I love me some music. Alright, how do I get to my Wordle on here? I'm such a nerd. I just have to be 10% smarter. I'll figure it out. Oh, here we go. I think I found it. Oh, I didn't know you could do that. I know you were like, what the hell are you talking about? Alright, that wasn't exactly what I wanted. I know I have it in here though. I was going to show you guys my my Wordle thing just to show you how to strategize or how to use the strategy that I use. Not that anybody really gives a shit. But just in case you did, you never know. but it's not letting me get to it. I don't know why. Oh wait, is this it? Nope. I don't know how to use this damn thing. Pain in the ass. Oh wait, let me see if I can do it this way. Nope. Is it in my friends? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. Oh wait, I know what to do. 10% smarter. Let me try this. Look at this. Maybe I found it. 10% smarter. Okay, it says that I have to sign in. All right, we're going to sign in. Let's see. It's saying that my thing's wrong and I don't want to reset it, so we're just leaving it. Fuck it. I don't know why. It doesn't let me do anything that I want. Anyway. So you're all the same level, that's right. Bridge. Oh my god, isn't that like... A lot of people play bridge. That's like a thing, isn't it? I think it is. Alright, let's see. Yeah, I don't think it's coming up, but it's okay. I wonder if I could show you a different thing where it's not even mine. Because it's so fun. You guys have to know how to play. Oh my god. How dumb can one be? Speaking of myself. How about I just had to sign into the New York Times. Duh. Oops. Alright, let's see if you guys could say it. I think you can. No, you can't. Now you can. Okay, this is Wordle. So if you've never played Wordle, this is it. Now let me show you. Let me make it bigger so you guys could see it. Okay, so you have to, well now I made it too big and I don't know if you could see all the letters. There you go, that's a little bit better. Now you can see the letters. So, I can't believe I'm about to show you all. Ready? Let me show you how to do this. Let's put in and pick up most of the letters. And then if it's green, that tells you that where the letter is in the right spot. And if it's yellow, it says that that letter's in the word, but not in the right spot. So each word is 5 letters. So right here, I already have 4 of the 5 letters and the U is in the right spot. So using what's left, we have to figure out what the word is. So could it be sounded a little bit cocky there, kind of. Is that a card game? No, I won already, look. Does it say, have you played Phase 10? No. Get out, I never played that. Oh, Pinochle. Oh my god, Ivy, my dad. Everything was Pinochle. So that is so funny. Have you guys ever played? This is like an old lady game, but I've always played it. Oh my God, I'm in somebody else's thing. I'm going back and playing all their archives. At least I'll win for them. Whoops. Anyway, or this could just be an old email. Am I paying for this on 2 different things? I need to go look. Uno is amazing. Fancy Nancy, you'll like this. So one of our banks around here, Citizens Bank, I think everybody knows Citizens Bank, it's got a green card. Well, my husband, you could go online, and I had no idea, but you can buy, I don't even know what they are called, like skins, I guess, credit card skin. That sounds so weird. That's so like, put the lotion in the basket-ish. Anyway, he bought a green Uno reverse card. It is so funny. So it comes in the mail, and it's made for credit cards, so it doesn't cover, like the way that it is, it doesn't cover like the chip part or anything. Like, it's perfect. So, but when you hand it to, like, if you're going to eat or something and you go hand it, it legit looks like a green reverse card. It's hysterical. People hand it back all the time, and they're like, I think you gave, and he'll be like, nope, it's not the wrong one, try it. And they're like, what? And then they'll put it in, and they'll be like, that is so cool. It's so cool. Let's see. Can you access Claude via Google, or do you need an app? I use ChatGPT for all of my AI needs, although there are others that you could use. I didn't expect you all to still be here. Of course we are, Casey. Wait, which one's one of your favorites? My daughter just asked me to make her a frozen pizza. You're going to, right? I'm just kidding. Hopefully you do. Right, Fancy Nancy? That's so funny. You guys are so cool. I love you guys. You use ChatGPT for music theory. So let me see something real quick, because I pay $20 a month for ChatGPT, and I have been for like years. I can't even tell you guys like how much it does for me. So like for my kids, we use it for everything. And I don't mean that in like any, like, I feel like when people hear AI, they think of like cheating and stuff. I'm like, cuz I ain't been in a position to cheat in a minute. But you can literally go in your, like, let's say it's time for dinner and you make the same 5 things all the time, and your family's like, we're sick of the same 5 things you make. And let's say you're like, oh shit, I like, you know, those nights where you have like peanut butter, no jelly, bread, no butter, like one of them nights. You can take a picture of what you have in like your fridge and your cabinet, put it on ChatGPT, and say, I need to make dinner and didn't go food shopping. Can you please use? I always put please and thank you. You don't have to write that. And try to use the word generate. Okay, so no matter what AI you use, try to use the word generate. Lucy, why I explain that, I want you to give me a sentence that I could put in that you'll know is right or wrong about music theory, because I'm always checking my AI to make sure that it's like right up there, like that it gives me good information. I have so many things attached to it for resources, like it references, I have it reference all kinds of things before I get an answer. So just for shits and giggles, Lucy, would you say music theory? What can I ask it about music theory? Let's say, I fired my decorator. That is so funny you just said that, because Gianna, my daughter, the one that'll sometimes jump in, let me go to my pictures. Oh, the pictures are hysterical that it makes. Not like funny, like sometimes you want to rip your hair out. Other times you're like, oh my God, how did you know? I can't believe I'm about to share this with you. Show this with you, I said. Share this with you is what I meant to say. Oh my God, Gianna is too funny. Hey, I'm putting together Abby's 21st birthday, and I'd love for you to be a part of it. She asked ChatGPT to decorate it with photos, memories, inside jokes, advice, or a message for her. If you want, you can also include a shot or a mocktail. I've attached an... Oh my God. I'm dead. I have to show this to you guys. Gianna is too funny. She really is, that kid. She asked ChatGPT for the craziest things. The one day I was looking, because like you can look at, there's like an image, like you can click on images and it'll show you all the images that you've asked it to help you create. So I was like, what in the hell is this image? So actually, let me show you that image. That's what I'll show you guys instead of Gianna's crazy stuff, because I don't even, although I can show you that too. This bitch is crazy. She is. Like, I'll see pictures of like, there'll be like 4 generations of somebody and I'll be like, Gianna, like they don't even know each other. And she'll be like, I know, but it'll look like a family photo. What? You did your budget so you can retire at 62. I'm going to be working till I die, I feel like. Fancy Nancy. Is your daughter a designer? Says Travis. Travis, she is not. How? But that's even more of a reason to use ChatGPT. What the fuck is that? Oh, I find some of the craziest shit when you go through, when you share your shit with your kids. What? My daughter is weird. And I'm going to tell her right to her face. I need to show you this, but I don't want to show all of her things, so I'm trying to pull this up separately so I don't totally embarrass my kid. But you guys, are you kidding me? So you can literally ask it to do anything. We should ask it to do something live so you guys could see what I mean as far as this picture. I can't even. What is wrong with her? Oh, come on, ChatGPT. Let me get to it so I could show them. So anyway, one of the design things, so Travis, she's not a designer. So one of the things though is because she's not a designer, she might not always think of like how to, I don't know, imagine her brand new, like she decided this year for the first time, she's 23, and she decided this year that she was gonna get into gardening. So that's fine, no problem. Get into gardening, do your thing. But she decided that she wanted to make like a little gardening sanctuary, I guess you would call it. I was like, Gianna, what is wrong with you? So here, I was like, I couldn't understand what it was she was trying to picture that she wanted outside. And I'm like, you know what? Just do whatever the hell you want. Like, I don't give a shit. So next thing you know, she has AJ, her boyfriend over here, making her this flower bed thing that ChatGPT drew. I was like, wait, what? But I use it so much that it's taking me so long to get back there. If I don't get back there, oh wait, I can just click on the gardening tab because she has a whole project for it. Look at her. Improving flower layout, she has. Oh, this kid is funny. All right, if there's a picture, I'll show you. It's here. So she asked it all about her gardening stuff. You guys have to see these flowers and things that she's gotten. It's unreal. Oh. She literally asked it, how could I have made this better? She took a picture of her plants thing and asked it how to make it better. Where's her pictures? I asked this for so much, I'm just not prepared. If I was prepared, I would have showed you guys really good stuff. But it not only, it gave her the blueprint. Then not only gave her the blueprint, it was so big that she had to order soil. And I didn't even know you could do that. Like, I thought I don't know, I'm from Philly. I thought you had to go buy it at Home Depot and like buy 20 bags if you want it and put it in. Here's my wish list, says Matt. Seriously, Matt. Oh, AJ's the best. He's in China right now for 3 weeks. And every single day, a package comes here for her. And he's like, you can't open it yet. I was like, why can't you open it? Who sends you a package that you can't open? But then, of course, there's a rhyme and reason. There's like parts to the whatever it is. So he doesn't want her to get one piece of it before the next, because then she might know. I said, get the frig out. My husband looked at me and was like, if they break up, it's her fault. 100%. This is the most generous, kind, loving man I've ever met. It like my husband even said, he's like, Jane, I would have. He's like, you couldn't have like bribed me. Like AJ will go do like sip and see. My husband's like, you couldn't have bribed me at that age to go to sip and see, or like paint and sip, or whatever those shits are. I can't. Let me put in play and see if it comes up. I'm going to try and search it, because if not, we'll be here for ages. Images and none. Oh, well, then I looked up the wrong thing. Oh, garden, that's what she calls it, sorry. Garden. Oh, here it goes. Oh my god, I found one of them. Oh my god, this is so funny. Alright, I'm going to share it. That's all I had to do, 10% smarter. I just had to search it. Alright, let me share this. This is funny. She is so ridiculous. So she was imagining a garden, and this is what she imagined. So ChatGPT made this, Matt. Okay? Made it. So I don't know what this little thingy is here, but that's actually cute. I don't know, but this is what she's doing here. Look, sunlit suburban garden oasis. Okay, is that what we're doing? Here, I want to pull up another one without pulling it all up, though. But I don't think that's possible. I think I have to do all or nothing. But you guys see what I mean? So it made this little garden thing, and AJ made it already, and his is even cuter. If I could get to it and show you, I would. But I don't know what the frig I'm doing here. You would think I was like doing brain science. I don't even know if anybody's still in this live. I could very much be talking to myself right now, and I'd have no idea. Oh no, there's still people here. Look at you. The pizza's in the oven. Nice. Awesome. That was nice of you that you said yes. My mom growing up would have been like, no. She would have been like, drink water. If you were hungry growing up, my mom would tell us to drink water. Did anybody else have a mom like that, or a parent like that? And you're like, bitch, I said I'm hungry. If I was thirsty, I would get water, but I'm hungry. And she would be like, just drink a big glass of water, Jamie. Oh, Jamie, we're going to be eating dinner in 5 hours. Drink a glass of water. Knock it off. That's what she would tell me. Knock it off. Go drink a water. Go get a water. Get a banana. What a bitch. Oh, God, I love her. Oh, I'm trying. My kids are ridiculous. I'm looking at some of these pictures. Ava has, I don't know why she has ChatGPT. I don't know. There's like pictures of her and her girlfriend, but sometimes they'll do like weird things, like for example, when I said Gianna's crazy, like she's a little cuckoo, I was looking at these pictures the one day. Oh, you guys can see it. Do you see her right there, Ava with her girlfriend? Like, why are you taking pictures with the girlfriend? I don't understand. And then, let's see. This was the design thing Gianna was asking it about. Oh, look, she wants to do a party for a friend. So she asked ChatGPT to give her a color palette. So this is Bobby Good's palette, accent colors. So this is what's in the summary, you guys. It helps me with my thumbnails. The only problem is you get mad at the thumbnail sometimes. Let me show you an example of what it'll do. Here you go. I needed to create a thumbnail for, oh, that one's not even that bad. I need it, first of all, I hate when it changes the features of the person. So I told ChatGPT, don't ever change a feature again. Lucy, I don't know if you ever came up with a question. Okay, here we go. I wanted it to look like this, where it says Mackenzie Shirilla, the case. But the first time it gave me this, and it says Mackenzie Shirilla, the case, with my picture. So I got angry, and I'm like, I put a picture of Mackenzie, and I was like, no, you can keep everything the same, but please exchange my picture for Mackenzie's. Like, I get so mad at it. It's so funny. But yeah, that's all. There's nothing big here. But it is so helpful with life. I can't even have it. Can't even tell you. Do you have a what? Oh, liquid bandage? Who are you telling to put liquid bandage? Get the hell out of here. Fancy Nancy, I feel like that's a mean thing to even ask. Has anybody ever used that shit? Fancy, do you use liquid bandage? If you do, you're a badass. Because my husband will like torture me with that. He'll be like, no, I don't have a Band-Aid, but I have liquid bandage. I'm like, you can go kiss my ass. He'll pour it right on his open whatever. I'm like, ew. You guys, don't ever use liquid Band-Aid. If you're not like a glutton for pain, it hurts so bad. It kind of is super glue. Harlot, it looks cooler than it peels. J-Lo, you love liquid bandage. You're a badass too. Stings, is that what you're calling it? Maybe I'm just a big puss, because stings is not the word that's not the adjective I'd go for. You said, dude, be careful. Go get it. Go care for if the bleeding. Wait, who's bleeding, Casey? I use surgical glue? Matt? You guys are crazy. In a good way. I'm a puss. There ain't no way. I'll take a Band-Aid, please. I can tolerate some pain, J-Lo, but clearly not like you guys. You know what, Fancy Nancy? I must have put it on, like, the time I used it must have been, like, a bad one, because we used to, like Harlot said, we used to pour peroxide and alcohol and stuff all the time growing up. It's just, you know, but yeah, I don't know. It hurt that first time. I don't ever do it again. J-Lo says, listen, I've been through like 5 breast cancer surgeries. Get out. Wow, J-Lo, God bless you. Well, I'm glad that you're here to talk about it. Wow. See? People go through a lot in life. I don't know. Like earlier, for example, J-Lo, I literally went live 2 times in a row and it kept kicking me out. And I worked so hard on live that I literally, I don't know if you were on that one, you might have been, but I was like, you guys, I'm done. I need a few minutes or whatever. And I just ended the live and I like cried my eyes out for like 3 minutes. And then, oh, look, a squirrel texted me and was like, if this were me, you would tell me that this wasn't my fault. Nobody cares. Like, nobody's like upset. Like, you're good. You know what I mean? Like, get yourself together and come back when you're. I was like, you know what, bitch, you're right. And that's what I did. You know what I mean? J-Lo, I'm so happy you're okay too. What doesn't kill you only makes you stronger. Yeah. Try going to wound care where they try to breed your open wound. What? Are you sunny now? I was actually supposed to go to wound care this year. Do you guys remember when I burnt my face this year? I have no idea why, how, or what, but I burnt my face bad. And within a week, you couldn't even tell that it was there. It was the weirdest thing. Do you guys remember that? That was like a few months ago. I was making soup. And I wasn't 10% smarter than the soup, you guys. I put the boiling hot broth into the Ninja Bullet, which is like their blender mini, pretty much. Yeah, I have the full-size blender too, but I guess I just didn't want to have to clean it all because it's bigger. So I put it in the Ninja Bullet, boiling hot broth. And the reason I do that is because what I'll do is I make like double the amounts of carrots and celery, and like on all the base stuff, I make like double of that, and then I get like half of it and I put it in a blender. Now I use the big blender because all you need to do is burn your face once for you to be like, fuck that, I'll clean the big one. So my husband was like, where did you think the steam was gonna go? I was like, huh? He's like, you literally just made a bullet. And like, because I was so surprised, I had no idea how it exploded on my face. And he was like, Jane, you just put all that like steam, which was creating pressure. He's like, you put the lid on, you stirred it up real good. And when I went to take it off, it was so hot that the lid popped off and it was still spinning, whatever, because it was the worst thing ever. It was the worst pain ever. There was soup on the ceiling, on the floor, on my face. I screamed so loud. My husband and my daughter came running down. That was so bad. But I can't even tell where it happened. Thank God. Oh no, who's mom? Oh no. Who's kicking what again? Shut up, stop it. I'll be good as new. I was just more shocked and surprised that I did it, since I just crushed the pinky on my other hand today. Casey, we're gonna have to put you in a bubble. J-Lo, I had bladder cancer twice. Are both of you good now? I mean, you don't have to answer me. You could tell me to go fuck myself. I think I'm more in like shock. Like, what? I cried over my live today because it didn't. I think I was just tired and frustrated too, because I did work like for hours and hours on it, and it happens a lot. But now I feel like a real friggin' whiner. Oh my God. Harlot, unfortunately I have one scheduled August 18th, hopefully the last. But at least I kicked cancer's ass, especially for my mom, since she couldn't keep fighting. Oh, I'm sorry. Cancer sucks. I don't know if your mom had the same type. The only thing I could say there that gives a little bit of hope to that is that my dad, he died of thyroid cancer, which is actually not as common as one might think. Thyroid cancer is like one of the slowest growing cancers. So like, I know this is going to sound ridiculous, but my sister Jean is a nurse practitioner, and I know you nurses out there are the most special people in the world. But sometimes I'm like, what? Like my sister will say shit and I'm like, but she's like, Jane, if you had to have cancer, like thyroid cancer is the one you would want to have. I was like, who says that? I don't want an ulcer on my tongue, let alone, like, who? Anyway, I have 3 siblings, so it's me and 3 siblings, my mom and dad and whatever, my nieces and all. Well, my dad got diagnosed with thyroid cancer, so they told the whole family that everybody should get a scan, right? Someone has cancer, you all get a scan. We all got a scan, and one by one, my sister Gina's came back positive for cancer. Then Carla's came back positive for cancer. Then Joey's came back positive for cancer. Taylor's came back I wanted to die. So, I was petrified, and thank God I don't have cancer. I was the only one in my whole family. So of course now my siblings, we use that as like, they use it as like an inside joke. They'll be like, we knew you were mom's favorite. Like, you're the only one that didn't get cancer. Relax. And I'm like, well, like, try to like make it. But like my sister Carla's had thyroid cancer twice. Like, she's been cut from ear to ear. I'm like, oh, stop. But I am like the biggest like softie. I don't know if it's just because I'm empath. I don't know what it is, but I get so, I like put myself right in the shoes. I'm like, oh, like Carla, my sister, her second time she had thyroid cancer. So the first time they cut them this way, the second time it spread to her lymph nodes. So I don't friggin' know. I do psychology. I don't do medicine. Who knew? I had no idea when I went she was going to be cut like Frankenstein from ear to ear. So we were on the phone and she kept saying that her hair is getting in her suture or whatever. So seeing my dad, my other sister, I'm like, oh, she's got that thing in the front again. Like, I was like, this is perfect. I'm going to offer to French braid her hair because everybody loves when I French braid their hair. I do it real good. You never get bumps. I could do the French braid, the Dutch braid. I could do all the braids. They like when I part it and do two. I said, you know what? Because I didn't want to cry. Who the hell wants somebody to come visit them in the hospital after they just had cancer surgery and chemo and radiation? And here comes me sobbing. Like, come on. I'm like, I can't even help it. Like, I'll be like, hi, how are you? Yeah, I'm one of them, right? So I was like, I'm just going to, I'll tell her I'm just going to braid her hair, make her happy. I won't have to look, so I won't cry in front, you know, and if I do cry, okay. So I go in, and of course, I'm like, hi. And I tried, I'm like, okay, don't do it, don't make a face, don't make a face, don't make a face. So I tried. Now, my siblings know me, obviously, so they kind of like mess with me a little bit. So I think my sisters like knew what to. So I'm like, do you want me to still, like, I'm going to braid your hair. I was doing anything I could for her not to see me cry. So I go to braid her hair, you guys. Oh my God, this was karma at its finest, because God was like, oh, you thought you were going to French braid her hair and, you know, get away from like being up so you don't cry. I got the front view. I had to watch because this staple, oh, stop it, from ear to ear. The whole time I was like this. And she just laughed the whole time. We still laugh about it to this day. My niece Taylor, not only did I cry for that one, she was under 18, so I was there. Like, we made a family decision that we weren't going to like let her be alone type thing. So we would all go and take turns, and my dad went every day from like 10 a.m. to like they would watch Price is Right together, and all. We all had to schedule. So I'm like, okay, it's my, you know, it's my turn. I'm going. We used to say like, I'm going to, we would say babysit, but let's be honest, she was like 13. Nobody needed to babysit her. But I'd be like, all right, I'm going to sit, like, go sit with Taylor. So, you guys, my very first time, okay, Miss Responsible over here, we went for a walk. She thought I was the coolest aunt ever because they didn't really like her to get up and move, and I get it, like the germs and all, but she was doing really good this day. And my sister Jean is a nurse practitioner, and it's her mom, and she was like, she should be able to go take a walk today, like maybe that would be nice, whatever. So I'm like, oh great, I was so excited. I forgot to plug her back in. Stop. I was like, wait a minute. So I'll never forget, my sister walked in. It was like 4 hours later, and I forget what she said, but whatever she said, I realized in that moment that I hadn't plugged Taylor back in yet. And I'll just never forget, I must have turned white as a ghost, and I looked up and I see my niece Taylor behind my sister going, she plugged herself. Stop. We laugh about that today too. I'm like, oh my God, I forgot to plug Taylor in. I cried. I can't. So this is why, you guys, I can't deal with this. Stop. Is everybody okay? Oh, well, thank God I'm not coming to visit you guys, because I'd forget to plug you in. I can't. But I am going to keep all of you in my prayers. I really will. I just try to make little jokes here so we could laugh. But they're not even jokes. They're like real life stupid things. That's how I get the nickname Straight A Stupid. But that's okay. I'm good with it. Harlot, I missed your comment. Aw, I'm going to have to go back and reread them too. You did genetic testing on me and all negative. So who knows how yours happened. See, that's the shit that scares me, J-Lo. Your sister has the BRCA gene. She wants to have hers off as preventative at some point because of what you saw your mom go through. J-Lo, I have to be honest, I would too. I don't blame her. Why not? Especially with you too, like her sister and her mom, why not? And then that way she can have the reconstructive part too. Like that way it'll, like she can make it more of, you know, like you said, preventative, and it could be more of a positive thing. Oh, I hope everything's okay. I do keep getting tested, Fancy Nancy. I go all the time, don't worry. You were so unsure if your breast cancer was genetic because you were adopted. That's interesting. Yes, we gotta laugh, Bertie, but thank God my niece, and she knew. I guess she was just trying to like break my stones because she knew I had forgot to plug her in. I guess she wanted to see how long it would take before I remembered. So when she saw my face drop, I think she realized like, oh no, Aunt Jamie will cry. Like, we don't want to do that. So she literally was like I plugged myself in, Aunt Jamie. Of course, like later we laughed about it. I told my sister, we all laugh about it now. That was like 10 years, but oh my God. I love our Discord too. So I'm so glad you said that. So J-Lo just brought up about our Discord, you guys. If anybody's going through any hard times, I mean, talk about the most supportive group of people. I can't even tell you. So I'm so glad that you use the Discord as a resource, J-Lo. I'm definitely going to tell Cuff you too, because she works hard at keeping, like, that Discord has my name on it. But if not for Cuff you, thered be no Discord. Like, it's in her name, like everything, it's all Cuff you. I literally just show up like everybody else. So I will let Cuff you know, because I was like against a Discord at first, because the first 12 times I tried to do the Discord thing, the very first Discord argument, I was like, I can't handle this, I'm done. Not that I can't handle it. When I say that, I just mean like, this is something I'm choosing not to handle. But I'd be like, can't handle it, done. So finally, when Cuff you said I was like, listen here, girl. You can try to do Discord if you want, but this is on you. I want nothing to do with like the moderation part of it, because it's a lot. And touch wood, she's got it together. You're only like 10 more days till the pool's closed. Can you believe it? 72 tomorrow. I did feel like this summer was a little colder than, I really remember it. But real quick, JLo, so I thought about posting regarding my mental health, because I've really been having a hard time. I just hate burdening others, putting my shit on anyone. So let me tell you something, JLo. I promise you that there's many people, maybe that have not been through your cancer or anything like that, but there are many people that go through it, including myself, mentally sometimes, right? So I would tell you, and I promise I speak for everyone, put it out there, share, because if you don't share, others won't share. Sometimes I notice that it's when somebody shares, like we probably would have never known that Fancy Nancy, you are the one that had the bladder cancer twice, right? I feel like I put it in my head as you, and now I'm just hoping I didn't put it on the wrong person, because who the hell wants that label, right? Anyway, hopefully I got it right. But, I would have never known that about Fancy Nancy, neither would other people. And now if anybody oh, there you go, I was right. So Fancy Nancy said in 2018, they told her she was a goner. And I said, no, I'm going to make it. What? Shut up. I feel like we need these stories, because let's say, like you were just saying that you're having a hard time. I mean, you're going through it right now. You're about to get, what, another surgery? When do you get that surgery? But you said you were going to write it in Discord, but then you chose not to because you don't know who's going through what. The truth is, you, of all people, probably needed to hear Fancy Nancy say that in 2018 she was told she was a goner. And she said, no, I'm not. I'm going to make it. And you're not alone. So, do you know what I mean? Like, I'm glad that both of you are here. I am such a pussy, you guys. I can't. Shut up, Truth. She's going to say I'm going through menopause or perimenopause. I probably am. She's right, which is why I say shut up, Truth. Yes, nobody's strong all the time, not even you. Oh, you guys. You guys are so special. But anyway, I guess my point is that one person sharing leads to someone else sharing, which may lead back to you remembering that you're more of a fighter than you ever imagined. And that you have a ton of people here, all of you, that truly support and care about you. You guys, with all the empathy shit that I do, oh my goodness. I don't know how I don't even want to put that in the universe. Touch on. Lately, you've been a hot mess. You've had a problem bottling things up and keeping it to myself. So, J-Lo, maybe just now showing you how many people really do care about what you're saying. Wait, Truth, what? Truth, I wrote you back. What are you? Truth, I offered to buy you a burner phone because I miss talking to you that much, and I'm dead ass. I hope I'm writing to you and not someone else. Please tell me that you did get that, Truth. I don't think I did get anything back since then, and that's on me. I probably just... That's the thing with Discord, you guys. Unfortunately, when I turn on notifications, and I have on notifications, so I see, like, I'll see it come through on, like, the written part, but I used to have the sound part on, but I was literally getting anxiety because it would ding for, like, if you wrote, and it wasn't letting me, like, you could hit, like, notify me for this, not for that, but it was all or nothing, and I was, like, getting anxiety, so I kept it on, but I turned off the sound part of it. So I just never know I have a DM. I'm too much. I'm done. You have voice call. What? Can you call me? Call me? If so, when we hang up, call me, bitch. I had a good feeling about this group, and all of you are so amazing, and I'm so grateful to be a part of it. Now, J-Lo, don't go too far, because we can all be a little, No, I'm just joking. We really are a great group. Fall's your favorite season, Matt. Oh, I love fall, too. No, I want to talk to you for 5 minutes. I literally, did you not get that, though, on Discord? Truth? I literally, like, offered to buy you a burner phone because I miss talking to you that much. Like, I used to love... I don't text with a whole lot of people, you guys, but I miss that. So... Oh, you can do that on there? When we hang up, Truth, I don't know, like, how to do that. Just call or whatever it is. And I'm not stressing about it. I just miss talking to you. Like, I really want to talk to you. Oh, yeah, Harlot. You could get a text-free number. Oh. No, but you do need that. No, well, not the burner phone, but... Because I am willing to give, obviously. But I never even thought of that, right? Why don't you do what Harlot said so that way it could be stored in my phone as if it were a text message. It hooks us up. I'll hook us up. Cuff showed you. Shut up. Okay, well, we're about to hang up here anyway because I've been streaming for too many hours today, I feel like. Who the hell wants to stream with me for so many hours? I don't even know what we're talking about anymore. But yeah, try to do that when we hang up so you could show me. But if you can, though, Truth, like, look into text-free. I forgot about that. Remember when I did the call-in shows, which I would love to do another? That's what I did, was the text-free number, because I wasn't giving my phone number out. I did that once already, and we all seen how that worked. I got myself a stalker real quick. That was crazy. It still is. Awesome lives tonight. Oh, thank you, Harlot. I'm so glad that I'm actually glad that it got messed up so you're able to be there for both. Harlot, thank you for my happy poop. Truth, I miss you more, bitch. Trust me. Trust me, bitch. So see if you can figure it out when we hang up, though. If not, which we will. Harlot, thank you. Thanks, Queen. You guys are so generous. Thank you. But yeah, when we hang up, I told Cuff I wanted a page for hippopotamuses, and she made me one. Oh my God. What is it? I want a hippopotamus for Christmas. I want a hippo. Anyway, yeah, Truth, try that when we hang up so we can figure it out. But I legit will buy you a phone just so that we can talk again. I miss it, bitch. I miss you. I miss all of you when I'm not around with you guys. So, but hopefully not. I almost said tomorrow. It already is tomorrow. Hopefully Sunday I'll be back. Because again, I have to pay attention to Ryan for one day. Huh. There's a dancing hippo in a tutu. I love that gif. I know I've seen that. I just don't think I realized that there was an entire hippo page. You guys, we do have the best Discord. You should come over and check it out. Ivy, thank you, Ivy. That was so generous. All right, you guys, good night to all of you. Yes, a wise woman. Only a hippopotamus will do. All right. Thank you to my fabulous mods, to all of you that are part of our membership. I appreciate you. I'm gonna Cindy, we're hanging up too, I promise. I know I said that 45 times already, but this is it. So I will see you guys probably Sunday. Hopefully you'll tune in. And if you guys could do me a huge favor, if you're still hanging out with us, if you could hit like, subscribe, hype. You can use your hype for these case. You can use your hypes for whatever you want. I'm just messing around. I love you guys. Yes, positive vibes to everyone. Rest in peace, Dominic and Davion. I want to look at my email real quick because I wanted to end the live with that song. So let me just check. Let's see. Let's see. Does anyone know what it would be under the song? I don't see it in my emails right here. Yeah, I don't see it. Is it in? All right, I don't see it. I forget who it was. It wasn't Lucy. Who was it that sent me the song? And you guys, I remember everything. I just legit must be that tired. Because I'm drawing a blank, but I don't see it. Huh. Well, I'll look out for that. I'm still looking. I still don't see it. Oh man, I wanted to end with that tonight. If anybody remembers who it was that sent me the song, please let them know that I tried to look for it. I can't remember who it was now. I'm having a brain fart. But just know that I will put it on for our next live. So whoever it was, email it to me again, jamievona@gmail, but make sure you spell my name right. It's JAIMEVONA@gmail. And we love you too, Fancy Nancy. I just saw that come across. Oh, it was the person with the handle about the feeding. You are so smart, Harlot. It was, I put in defeating and it's not coming up. Yeah, I'll go back and look through chat after, and then I'll get it up for the next time maybe. I just don't want them to think that I didn't, or that I forgot, because I didn't. But you guys, I will look it up. It was defeating and I don't see it in here. Maybe they sent it in Discord and I just need to look. But I think you're right, Hardlit. It was. But I just looked up defeating here and it doesn't say. So we'll just do it for next time. So if anybody sees that person, please let them know that we did try to look for it. And truth when? You call me, Truth. I'm not just going to call that, you know what I mean? I just saw that come across. Give me a quick minute. For what? What are we giving you? I have to go back and look at the chat. Oh, wise woman, do you mean about the feeding silence? Thank you, Casey. You guys are the best. So I don't have defeating silence in my inbox. So maybe we're going to have to figure out where they sent it, because I do want to see it. I don't want them to think we're being disrespectful, because I did remember. So if you guys remember, someone remind me in like Discord or on the next live, and we'll make sure that we play that defeating silence. If you hear this, or if you're still in chat, send it to jamievona@gmail.com so that I can have it up for us for next time. All right, you guys, thank you so much. Have a beautiful night. And Truth, you call me, because for obvious reasons. First of all, it's 1:30 in the morning, but I don't know if you meant tonight, tomorrow, when you meant. So just call me, and if I'm here, I'm here, and if I'm not, I'm not, but call me. If you ever can like give me a quick text and be like, bitch, it's me, or no, do I have her stored? I might have it stored. Anyway, Truth, I don't want to say all this out loud. You hear what I'm not saying. Get in touch with me so we can figure this out. Deafening. That's what it was. Let me make sure that I wrote that right, because I think I put in defeating. No, I don't have deafening either. Maybe they sent it in Discord or something. We'll figure it out. All right, you guys. I love you all. Have a beautiful rest of your weekend. And rest in peace to Dominic and Davion. Thank you so much for joining me tonight, today, earlier, all the things. I love you guys. I couldn't do this without you. Mwah. And Truth, hit me up, girlfriend.